Good day, I'm Matt from Turbo Teapot, and I'm going to go through 6 whole facts about Pokémon Red and Green. Okay, let's start with fact 1. According to the interview with Satoru Iwata, they stated that after the debugging tools were removed, they added Mew into the remaining ROM space. That's actually quite weird for it to happen, really, because after you've tested the game, you don't want to be going editing, because you send it out to the customer and you get bugs. And actually, the games were very well known for their bugs, so could have been a thing, I don't know. Let's move on to fact 2. Early concept art for Pokémon Red and Green by Kensuke Sugimori was shown at a gaming exhibition called Game On. And here we are, this is the concept art that shows basically Red running on a Lapras. We've got trainer battles over in the corner, walking through a cave, and a status screen, amongst other things. You also got prototypes for Pokemon like Ghastly and Blastoise, and by the little fountain you got Nidoqueen. It's quite interesting, really, to look at, seeing what they're like, in the sort of the early sort of prototypes. And also we got a little gorilla with a little hat. Kind of looks like a slacking. Maybe it's Ash. I don't know. Fact 3. Professor Oak has 3 full teams of Pokemon programmed into the game, and perhaps originally intended to be fought just before the Hall of Fame. This is due to the Pokemon being at a higher level than the League champions, so it's kind of presumed that's what happened, although it could have been in a different place. You could have finished the League and then gone to fight him somewhere separately. His team consisted of a Tauros, an Executor, I can never say that, an Arcanine, a Gyarados, and the final evolution of one of the starter Pokemon. So I'm guessing that it would have been the leftover Pokemon, that little Pokeball that was always sat on that desk forever, never moving. Poor Pokemon. Fact 4 then. The Sinnoh's type in the game is bird normal. Yes, that's bird, not flying. Apparently, it's kind of rumoured that bird was an early prototype for flying. Strangely enough, though, the bird type is actually present in the Generation 2 games. And this is actually presumed to be because the engine for Generation 2 is just a slight upgrade from the first one, so that's very odd. I wonder if you can hack that. Don't try it, you wreck your game. Try it. Fact 5. There's an unusual piece of music hidden away in the internal data. However, the music was quite high-pitched and incomplete, but there have been attempts to recreate this piece of music, and this one is from Chicosaurus GL. Very, very creepy. That definitely sounds like it's from the games, which would make sense, but don't know why it's been cut out. Probably didn't have time, or maybe they just weren't very happy with it. Okay, so make sure to check out Chicosaurus GL's channel, and that's linked below in the description. Alright then, fact 6, last one. Not completely related to the game, this one, but it's definitely interesting. A large amount of the Pokemon were shown to have different names from their current, due to a promotional period that preceded the first Pokemon games in anime. Some of the names are similar to the Japanese names, while others are completely different, and some of which did actually turn out to be English, or in the actual final English names. Examples, though, include Foxfire for Vulpix, which is not very creative, but definitely interesting. Custard for Wigglytuff. You have a pink Pokemon, a yellow name. Custard. Well, I suppose Custard's kind of chick. Anyway, moving on. Man of War for Tentacruel. That's suitable. And Tongue-Tied for Lickitung. Such a strange Pokemon, that one. Anyway, that's everything for now, folks. Keep checking back. There'll be more facts about Pokemon and more. We're going to have loads of stuff coming up on the YouTube channel over time. Yes. Beautiful. Shiny. Cheers!